YouTubers, my name is Denise. Welcome to my channel. I know it's been a long time since I've uploaded a video. The last one I uploaded was my Ancestry DNA results. If you haven't seen it, I'll just let you know that I am half black, a third white, and the rest Native American. And the reason I bring that up is because today I'm going to be talking about my ethnic rhinoplasty. But due to the nature of this video, I do have some boring disclaimers. First thing is, if you are against plastic surgery, please exit stage left. I won't be offended. I haven't been paid, sponsored, or haven't been told by anybody to say what I'm about to say. So with all that being said, let's get started. So before we even get started on my experience, let me just say this right now since I have it fresh in my head. If you are considering getting plastic surgery, please do your research on the doctor. You do not want to end up on the show botched. Ask your doctor, are you board certified with the American Board of Cosmetic Surgery? Ask him how much experience he has in the procedure that you're trying to get. See what his bedside manner is. How does he interact with you? How does his staff interact with you? Those are all really important factors. But the reason I decided to film this video is because while doing my research for my own rhinoplasty, I found that there wasn't that many ethnic or African American nose jobs online. So I wanted to tell my experience and my advice and tips, and hopefully it will help somebody else out there. So I want to talk to you guys about why African American nose jobs are so complex, and you can't just go to any doctor because any doctor can just remove a hump off of your nose. But you really need to go to an experienced surgeon when you have an ethnic or African American nose to get the best results. But some of the characteristics of African American skin is our skin is very thick. It's very fatty at the tip of our nose. Our bridge is usually wider. The base of the nose is really wide as well. In middle school is when I first realized that my nose was large because children are assholes and they would tell me. And that's all that I could think about all the time was my nose. And at that time, I did not wear prescription glasses, but I shortly after that started wearing them, and the bigger the better, because like I wanted to hide behind it, and I felt so naked when I would take my glasses off. The older that I got, my insecurities just grew times 10. So in 2016, I decided that I was going to go through with a plastic surgery. I went online and I looked at some reviews of local doctors. I set up and went to 3 consultations. The first consultation I went to, the doctor had really bad side manner, and he basically made me feel like shit about the way I look. So obviously I didn't go with him. The next doctor that I went to, she had done my lip fillers in the past. And she also does boob jobs and facial surgeries and whatever. So I went to her, and when I was looking through her gallery, she really didn't have any ethnic or African American rhinoplasty in her book. I just knew I couldn't go with her. The third and final doctor that I decided to go with, he has billboards all over Las Vegas. So I kind of figured he was going to be a little bit on the more expensive side. He examined my nose for a very long time. He touched the skin. He touched the nose, the bone. He did a very, very extensive examination. He asked me a lot of questions. I asked him questions. It was an open dialogue, and I felt very comfortable that he knew what he was doing. He is from India, and I was looking through his gallery, and he had lots of variations of different rhinoplasties in his gallery. So automatically, like immediately, I felt more comfortable. So then he took me into his office, and he showed me some computer simulations, and he kind of played around with my nose on the computer. Even with the computer simulation, you want to keep in mind that the results are not guaranteed. It's a lot easier to sit there and play around with the computer than it is to actually work on somebody's nose. So be a little bit open-minded about that. I would say that my nose job definitely came out better than the simulation, for sure. So after he showed me the computer simulation, I decided that I definitely wanted him to be my surgeon. And so we went ahead and scheduled the appointment for a month ahead, which was April 7th, 2016. Okay, so let's talk about the things that I did not like about my nose. Number one, I had a hump right here. So if you looked at my profile, there was a little hump there. The bridge of my nose was much wider, much wider. So I wanted that look that you get when you contour with makeup. And the tip of my nose was much bulkier and much more bulbous than it is now. I'm still not really happy with the tip of my nose. I feel like it could have been refined a little bit more. I feel like more of the fatty tissue that a lot of African Americans have on the tip of the nose could have been removed. So I'm not really super ecstatic about the tip. A week before the surgery, they called me in. I had my blood work done, and then they gave me some prescriptions to fill so that I could have it post-surgery. On the day of my surgery, I was really nervous, but I was also very excited. I had fasted for 12 hours before my surgery. They tell you to do that. My surgery was at 8 o'clock in the morning. It was his first surgery of the day, and he scheduled me first because he had already anticipated that the surgery would take a while, which it did. It ended up taking 3.5 hours. The facility that I had the surgery at, the people there were all very accommodating, very sweet to me. The anesthesiologist was amazing, made me feel completely at ease. The doctor came and talked to me a few minutes before surgery was to begin. So finally, I said a little prayer, said goodbye to my girlfriend, and it felt like I just closed my eyes and then I was being woken up. And mine was an open surgery, which means that the doctor made an incision here, here, and in the middle right here. He pulls it back so he can have a full clear view of what's going on inside my nose. When I woke up from surgery, I had a splint on my nose and gauze under my nose because my nose was draining. So the first couple days after surgery, I was in a little bit of pain.
Day 3.
But the doctor had given me Percocet, so I just kind of kept taking it every time I started to feel anything. My entire face was swollen. I wear glasses normally. Right now I have contacts on, but I normally wear glasses, and they tell you not to wear glasses the first few weeks because they don't want it resting on the bridge of your nose. And so I couldn't put my contacts in because my eyes were swollen, so I would have to tape my glasses to my forehead so it doesn't rest on the bridge of my nose. So exactly 7 days later, I was so excited and so nervous to go to the doctor to have my splint removed.
Like crap! But today's day 7th and I'm on the way to the doctor's to get my cast removed. Not really sure if I'm going to like it because I can kind of tell what it's going to look like. And
when he removed my splint, it was just like a little bit painful. Some people have complained about a lot of pain. I didn't feel that. I just felt like a little bit of pain. And then the doctor gives you a mirror so that you can check out yourself. And I was a little bit shocked because there was so much inflammation going on that the tip of my nose was large. Everything about my nose was large. I was not happy at all. So I did vocalize that to him, and he said that over time the swelling will go down, and I probably wouldn't be able to see my final results until like 1.5 years later. One thing I want to let you guys know is nose jobs take a very, very long time to heal. Mine took 2 years to heal, and it changed so much during those 2 years. The shape of it changed, the swelling went down. In the beginning, the most annoying thing is like numbness. You really can't feel the tip of your nose, and that took a long time for the feeling to come back. But overall, guys, I would say that my surgery went off without a hitch. There was no problems at all. The recovery was great, and that all has to do with researching your doctor. Don't just go to anybody. Do your research. And I hope all the information that's in this video, I hope you guys were able to get something out of it if you are considering plastic surgery. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.